guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be vlogging again, and I'm excited to be filming at the gym, and excited to be going back to the gym. And today's vlog is especially exciting for me because I finally get to share how I quit smoking. It's been 5 months and I'm happy to say that I really feel like I kicked the habit for good. So I'm going to share my tips on how to quit smoking. But before I do that, I'm in desperate need of a workout. Like, my body is like achy and sore. So I'm going to hopefully do a little bit of HIIT, but I'm not going to go too hard just because it's been a while and I don't want to injure myself. So once I'm done with this, we will get straight into the video and I'll share my 10 tips on how I finally kicked the habit.
Baby, you know that I miss you. I wanna get with you tonight, but I cannot, baby girl, and that's the issue. Girl, you know I miss you. I just wanna kiss you, but I can't right now. So baby, kiss me through the phone. Kiss me through the phone. I'll see you later on. Kiss me through the phone. Kiss me through the phone. See you when I get home. Baby, you know that I miss you. I wanna get with you tonight, but I cannot, baby girl, and that's the issue. Girl, you know I miss you. I just wanna kiss you, but I can't right now. So baby, kiss me through the phone. Kiss me through the phone. See you later on. Kiss me through the phone. Kiss me through the phone. See you when I get home.
I have infinitely better eyebrows than the last time you saw me, and I got a haircut. I don't love it, hence the braids. Anyways, that's beside the point. I have been dying to make this vlog. Disclaimer, I'm not a doctor. This ain't a medical lesson. This is just how I quit smoking. I finally kicked the habit. It has been 4 months. For some that might be nothing, but for me it's a major milestone, and so I'm rewarding myself by making this video in hopes that somebody else will benefit from it. So let's get into it. The jet lag is brutal. My freshman year of college, I started smoking hookah and then like cigarettes, and I smoked cigarettes for 3 years. And I remember my senior year, I was at the gym with Liana, who you would have seen from the Boston vlog, and I just looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, I look sick. I just don't look good. And she was like, you smoke 10 cigarettes a day. Obviously you don't look good. So I went home, I smoked my last 2 cigarettes, and then I gave her the rest of the pack and I quit, and that was it. And I did really well up until, not really well actually, I definitely smoked shisha, hookah, whatever you call it, and docha whenever I could, but point of the story is I took cigarettes out of my life. I moved back home after I graduated and I was smoking docha every day, in the morning, in between meetings, and this stuff is strong. Like, I'm telling you, maybe you haven't tried it, but it is strong. And I was smoking shisha whenever, and then when I would drink, I would maybe have a cigarette. It was just the worst thing I ever did. Like, I try to live life, no regrets. I regret the day I ever picked up a cigarette. So anyways, that's how much I smoked. Before I go into how to quit smoking, you need to be aware that the first 3 days are gonna be so insanely hard and challenging. I remember I couldn't sleep. I was getting like night sweats. It was awful. I had headaches. I was so moody and my emotions were off the wall. So just remember that it's gonna be rough, but once you get over it, it will be worth it. And that's because quitting smoking is the best thing you can do for your health. If quitting smoking is what's stopping you from leading a healthier, longer life, why wouldn't you do it? Now to tell you how I actually quit smoking. But first, tea. Okay, so tip number 1 might sound really obvious. You know, might be like, duh, Tala, obviously you have to want to quit smoking. But let me tell you, you have to really, really want to quit smoking. I mean, like, you are so sick of having a substance control you that you decide that you're gonna take power back and control it. So when you are fully ready to quit, and not just because your partner asked you to or because it's not your brand anymore, and you have to quit because in your heart you are done. That's awkward, my camera died. Anyways, where was I? Oh, But my suggestion is do things that you're like, I'm definitely not going to want to smoke if I'm on a hike, or you're definitely not going to want to smoke if you had a massage, because you just feel so clean and like pure and like zen that like, why would you ruin it? You wouldn't. So don't. Tip number 2 goes back to what I said earlier, which is that the first 3 days are going to be the hardest. And that's because it takes 72 hours for nicotine to leave your bloodstream. So what you need to do is make sure that for those 72 hours, you are not anywhere near your typical smoking places with your smoking friends. In fact, I would recommend that you treat yourself. Go on a vacation, go somewhere far away, take a road trip, just go to your parents' house, remove yourself from your immediate surroundings where you usually smoke, maybe do some activities, go for a walk, go for a hike, swim, whatever it is that you like to do. The third hack I'm gonna give you is you have to replace your bad habits with good habits. So for example, I was used to taking a hit of docha or having a cigarette in the morning. I replaced that with a shot of apple cider vinegar. You might decide that you want to do yoga or go for a walk or write in your journal or whatever it is that you want to do, have a cup of tea, but make sure that you're replacing every moment that you would be craving a cigarette with a healthy habit. Replace a bad habit with a good habit. You get the picture? Okay, let's move on. I think I'm on 4. The next tip is you have to embrace a healthier lifestyle. When you quit smoking, over time you're just gonna feel much better. Your chest is gonna feel like it's giving you a hug from the inside out. Your skin is gonna be so much more forgiving. You're gonna wanna try and drink more water, get better sleep, exercise more, be more conscious of what you eat. It's super easy to just have a crap meal and then just be like, you know what, let me just binge. I'll have a cigarette and a Diet Coke and I'll feel way better afterwards. So try and not be so satiated. Don't get so full. If it's part of a holistic 360 change in the way that you are living and your mere existence and being, you might just stick to it. The next thing you want to do is a debatable topic, because if you ask my dad, he'll say those who count the number of days that they quit smoking are the most likely to return. But I would say that's really wrong. I downloaded this app called Smoke Free, and it actually just helped me track my progress. You can do it on a calendar, you can do it on your iPhone, you can do it wherever you want. Make sure that you're tracking how many days you go without a cigarette, because if you're on day 62, you are not gonna want to go back. You're gonna be like, I made it to day 62 without smoking. Why would I ruin it? It's not gonna be worth it. Next tip that I can give you is to remind yourself daily of your goal. Literally wake up and say, I'm not smoking today. And before you go to bed, remind yourself, I didn't smoke today. With those reminders and by tracking your progress, you're gonna make sure that you're on track and ain't nobody got time to go backwards. You know what I mean? Another thing that will help, especially if you do drink and you smoke socially, is you might want to cut down your drinking for a bit. If it's dry January, or if you're fasting in Ramadan or Lent or whatever it is, cut back on the alcohol. So avoid social smoking by avoiding society. Next thing I want you to do is be sure to reward yourself. For every milestone you set out, it could be in days, it could be in weeks, it could be in months, reward yourself. Make sure that whenever you hit the 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, 9 month, 12-month targets, that you are reminding yourself that you are doing a good job. Whether you want to go treat yourself to a nice lunch or whether you want to buy yourself something nice, reward yourself. Positive reinforcement will really help make sure that you stay on track. The final tip, be more present. This will help you avoid binge eating. I know a lot of people start snacking when they quit smoking. They're like, oh my god, I have this oral fixation. Or they're like, oh my god, I need to satisfy this craving of nicotine, so I'm gonna have 9 Mars bars. No. If you are present, you will tell yourself you don't need to be a psychopath who eats her way through the day, and instead you can just exercise a little bit of patience. And by being present, you can be patient. You can center your thoughts and just be like, I'm not gonna binge eat my way through my cupboard because I'm craving 1 cigarette. On the contrary, revert back to your healthy habits. Maybe you can have a cup of tea, go for a walk, read a chapter of your favorite book. Just be present and remind yourself that it is a journey that requires persistence and patience. I hope more than anything that you have found this helpful. It's just so mind-blowing to me that I've reached this point. I hope that you can reach this point and be just as proud of yourself as I am. Quitting smoking is the best thing you can ever do for your health. And if you can try today, tomorrow, this weekend, whenever you decide that you want to quit, please just go for it. You have no idea how pleased with yourself you will be when you've come this far. I'm on my 5th month. My skin has never been better. My endurance has improved significantly. I'm a weapon in the gym now. It's also just made me realize how important your health is and how essential it is to take care of yourself. I hope that you will find this video useful. If you did, please comment below. Let me know what your tips on how to quit smoking are. Otherwise, have an amazing day. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you do know anybody who needs to quit smoking and you think this might help, share it. I will see you next time. Bye. In sum, I want to say smoking is the best thing you will ever do for your health. Oh my god. god, did I just say smoking is the best thing? I'm delirious. I can't speak English anymore. I can't look at this lens anymore. I can't edit this vlog anymore. I'm so tired and it's only like 5 p.m. and my mascara is clumping. So at this point, you know the day's over. That's awkward. My computer just died and now I don't have light from here anymore. No, we're alive again. Guys, I'm slowly falling asleep. Oh my god, I just threw up in my mouth. This video's over. Quit smoking. Bye.